if you look closely at people who have been with Kudakwashe Tagwirei, you would notice that most of the faces around Kudakwashe Tagwirei, these are actually, close associate of Emerson Tambuzo Mnangagwa, very, very close associate of the men. These are the people who have been actually surrounding Kudakwashe Tagwirei, such as Women for ET. These are groups that were formed, parallel structures that were formed by Emerson Tambuzo Mnangagwa in an effort to continue leading Zimbabwe until most probably he dies. I can attest to you that in the mind of Emerson Tambuzo Mnangagwa, he does not want to actually hand over power freely just like this. And those who are thinking that in 2028 he will just simply allow succession to smoothly take place, they don't know and understand the men that we are dealing with. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Tonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, get to become the very first one to watch us. So there is a group called the Friends of Dr. Tagwirei. In fact, they call him Elder. They call him Elder Tagwirei. These people have decided to respond on utterances that have been said by by Chris Mutsvanga during the ZANU-PF press briefing, using the platform of ZANU-PF, to hit hard Kudakwashe Tagwirei, going to an extent of saying those who wants to debate with him around the issue Kudakwashe Tagwirei, he is open for a public debate. That is what Chris Mutsvanga was saying. Apologies, guys, apologies. When I speak about Chris Mutsvanga, I always laugh all the time. I wonder why did he put himself in this very, very critical condition. So this is what the Friends of Dr. Tagwirei said this morning. They said Dr. Tagwirei has never at any point attacked His Excellency, the President, or any member of the ZANU-PF leadership, either directly or through proxies. Oh, so they are proxies. They acknowledge that they are actually proxies. Okay, let's go. His record speaks for itself. Unwavering support for the President, consistent backing of ZANU-PF candidates, and tireless efforts to empower citizens, not empower citizens of Zimbabwe. These guys are lying. They should play with their ZANU-PF politics in ZANU-PF. And then they go. What Dr. Tagwirei has done and continues to do is to serve the party, the people. These guys, they are lying there when they say the people. The President, with humility, they are very correct. Their competency, I doubt about that. And dedication, his actions. Let me go back. Okay, I'm still there. So they are saying, let me see what. Yes, his actions have naturally attracted goodwill and solidarity from citizens across all walks of life, not out of ambition but out of impact. Is that true? You see, these ZANU-PF propagandists, they are very, very strong at lying. They can lie. I'm sure the members of the public definitely agrees with me that that is a lie. I have to stop when the statement is actually full of lies. And they say support flows to those who lead by example, not by it. Is the Kudakwashe Tagwirei leading by example? This is nonsensical. If there are individuals who deserve scrutiny and corrective action, it is those who engage in divisive press conferences. So you can see this is a very, very strong statement. If they are individuals, now they are not saying individual. So which means this group acknowledges that Chris Mutsvanga is not on his own. there are also people behind him. Something that I have partly shared. You remember, yes, was it yesterday when I did a live broadcast and say, when you look at Chris Mutsvanga, sometimes you become so confused on which exactly faction he is supporting. There is a school of thought that he is blocking both Chiwenga and Tagwirei so that he pave way for himself. And there is also a school of thought from me that this man may be a secret operative working to actually bring down Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa within the Mnangagwa camp. And Chris Mutsvanga, I've said it also, that now coming out openly, slowly but sure, now pouring fuel on ZANU-PF, I mean, that is already crumbling. That on its own tells you that he may be having some form of backing, and they may have been instructed. Look at Blessed Case. Blessed Case has quoted Monica Mutsvanga. You see, do you think if Blessed Geza hated, and Blessed Geza said a number of comrades, they are now beginning to actually turn from Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, and they are now beginning to actually disassociate themselves with being bought. That is what Blessed Geza said, especially in the video entitled The Return. He said a lot of comrades' eyes are opening. Does it mean that we are at a season whereby now everybody is seemingly coming out? George Charamba was crying yesterday, I think it was late yesterday, about Marrakesh, that they are ungovernable within ZANU-PF. They are also fomenting divisions. I can tell you, ZANU-PF is in serious turmoil. So let me just continue. So they acknowledge that if they are individuals, underline the word individuals in their statement, scrutiny and corrective, it is those who engaged in divisive press conferences, leak confidential information to opposition actors and journalists. So they realize that there are people who leak confidential information to opposition actors and journalists and exploit platforms like Geza to undermine the president, the party, and the government cohesion. Let it be known, ZANU-PF is a movement of values, not entitlement. Liberation credentials are honorable, but they are not a free pass to leadership. Many Zimbabweans have parents who fought in the war, yet they do not assert political claims based on history alone. The challenges of today demand a different caliber of leadership, one rooted in vision, humility, transformative services. We call for discipline, we call for unity, and above all, we call for the reaffirmation of loyalty to the president and people of Zimbabwe. Let us rise above pettiness and recommit to building a strong, resilient, and prosperous. They are claiming that they will build prosperous Zimbabwe. Now, looking at this statement, that remember, this statement issued by the so-called friends of Tagwirei, don't ever think it is coming from these so-called faceless friends of Tagwirei, or don't ever think that it is coming even from Tagwirei himself. This is a statement crafted from the bedroom of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Now, it is an indication that what Chris Mutsvanga did, the Mnangagwa is not pleased with it. You can see those who are supporting the 2030 mantra, they are now coming out openly, writing very, very long statements lambasting Chris Mutsvanga's actions that he did under the auspices of actually publicizing his ZANU-PF information. I can tell you, Chris Mutsvanga poured fuel. So, and also the mere fact that the Mnangagwa or Kudakwashe Tagwirei comes through a page called Friends of Tagwirei It is not Tagwirei himself coming out like a bold man would do to actually defend himself. He sends faceless faces. Why is he doing so? Because of fear. Fear associated with retired General Mutsvanga faction. They are very, very careful of coming out openly, especially against him. And they have demonstrated it. Even Nangakwa has demonstrated it. He cannot call out retired General Mutsvanga. And I'm waiting to see whether he will call out Chris Mutsvanga. But I doubt he will, because Chris Mutsvanga doing what he did, I can tell you, he could not have done that on his own accord. He has a very, very strong backing that Emerson Tambuzo Mnangagwa may be aware of. That taking an action against Chris Mutsvanga may actually lead to disastrous consequences. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, guess what, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the subscribe plus button, and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars also. You can also follow us on these platforms. We are available on X, formerly Twitter, as Hloniphani Global News. We are also available on Facebook. It's been long, by the way. You should follow that channel as you are equally following, because there is actually diverse content that we are posting on other platforms. So it's very important to be aware of each and every content that comes from our desk in all corners of Hloniphani Global News. Once again, let me love and leave you. Let's meet on the other side of the live broadcast. Amazing City.